Hello, good members. Welcome back to the Kuhb Games YouTube channel, and welcome back to RGT to 1K. We are pressing on with machines. Not making any changes to the list. Just kind of gonna run it back. I looked at it and I was like, do I want to change anything? And no, I kind of don't. Just kind of want to keep running with what we've got. It's been working out here, so yeah, let's keep rolling. All right, we are here for our first match. I had a match before this. I know some of these get cut out. We had a judge call because the opponent didn't know how Solemn Judgment worked. And then they just quit the match, so I don't really think there's any entertainment value in that for you all, so I'm going to get a couple more here. We are up to 564 elo. That did gain us 11 elo, so I'll take those points. But slamming down a Pot of Greed turn 1 here is pretty nice. I'll set this Facilier. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. We've got Heavy Storm, Giant Trune. Basically, you just want to make sure I'm able to stay into Stein range here. There's also the chance of like Tribute for Jinzo on the next turn. I mean, that's probably not going to happen. Oh, no monster from the opponent. We get a nice little Ring of Destruction here. Okay. I think I said no monster for the opponent. I meant no back row. If we go into Gatling Dragon, we can't win with the limiter removal. I may just Tribute for Jinzo. Jinzo's going to run over pretty much anything here. And then this gives me... Oh, Apprentice Magician. Okay, I was going to say, this gives me a pretty lethal fighting force for the next turn. And I will set Ring of Destruction, just in case, something happens to the Jinzo. We'll see. I love Apprentice Magician. I wish that card was played a little bit more in Goat format, just because it's really cool. Yeah, we're going to go for meta. Okay, all right, well... They're going to be able to take the Jinzo, but that's kind of okay with me at this point. Here you go. Now I can ring the Thousand Eyes Restrict. Makes it a little less likely that I win the game in the next turn, but that's totally fine. Hopefully we only flip one heads with the Gatling Dragon. I guess I am kind of priced into going for it now. Yeah. I could go for Thousand Eyes Restrict. That is a play that I can make. That might actually work out, honestly. Rather than... Like, I could go into Balter as well. That also stops it, but I think I'm going to go into Thousand Eyes Restrict just to block attacks for the next turn. And then, like, on the next turn, I can tribute Thousand Eyes Restrict for Blowback Dragon, have both of these as sort of, like, lethal threats here, because it would be 6,000. And I'll set Giant Trunade for good measure, whatever. Just maybe bluff a little bit here. But the opponent hasn't really shown to be doing a whole lot here. Heavy Storm, okay. That's not a big deal. Chaos Monster? Okay. Yeah, Thousand Eyes Restrict getting out of here, no big deal. And yep, they've got another attacker. Okay. Maybe I should have just gone for the Gatling Dragon. Played that a little conservatively, but I didn't feel like I was going to be dead on the next turn, but I guess, yeah, Chaos Monster into attacker will do it. But we see Apprentice Magician. Maybe I bring in these Mind Controls. We did see... I kind of want Lightning Vortex in the deck, actually, because some Metamorphosis, they probably have Scapegoat, so we probably want the Token Thanksgivings as well. Got a couple of jars. Maybe we just don't want the Mind Controls. I think Mind Control's still fine, right? I don't know. Let's click the Done Sighting button. And we'll see here. Maybe we get a little bit more aggressive in the next game. I just needed that one extra turn, and we would have been all right, but that one extra turn did not come, and sometimes that's how it be. I think I'm going to lead on Ring of Destruction Facilier here. If the opponent attacks over Facilier, it's fine. We have Prima. Yep. Skill Dark's fine. And now, like, we can push a whole bunch of damage. Yep, Pot of Greed. Maybe the opponent has Dark Magician in their deck. That's what it's looking like. Huh? I could ring here, but I think I'm just going to let it go. No, I'll ring here. We'll push a little bit extra damage. Maybe I end up being able to use Premature Burial for this Demox somehow. Like, say I draw into Graceful Charity. But I'm just going to flip up Facilier. See if this works out. Okay. Now we'll get our attacks in. Sweet. I also have the Giant Trunade, I guess, to go with the Premature Burial, but I think this is totally fine. Opponent at 47, the Sura Priest, cool, whatever. No big deal. Snatch Steal, okay. That doesn't work super well into a Sura Priest, but that's alright. I kind of just want a Heavy Storm here. Make sure I get that out of the way. If it's Scapegoat, cool. Yep, it is Scapegoat. Sure. I kind of thought it might be. But we'll go ahead and token Thanksgiving here and gain a whole bunch of life. We're back up to 9,000. And now I can throw down the Premature Burial. We get in for 2,800. Cool, cool. Put the opponent at 19, which means if something happens to this Facilier, they summon out another Skill Dark Magician. We can just snatch that and win the game. Didn't want a Trunade here, just to get back the Premature Burial. I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense. If the opponent just, like, MSTs, then, yeah, I guess it makes sense, but they're going to snatch Facilier here. We're going to take 2,800. No big deal, of course. We've got Giant Trunade. We've got Snatch Steal to take that back. All is well. Megamorph. That's not a very good one. I guess I'll gain 1,000. Wish I had another monster in the graveyard. But I don't. I kind of don't even want to attack this. I could very well be an Apprentice Magician or something like that. I could Snatch Steal. How greedy is it to pass the turn? I don't think it's that greedy. I don't know. I'm just going to pass the turn. And hopefully, I don't think I'm at super risk of dying here. I didn't think that in game 1 either, but okay. Moth, that's fine. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping they would, flip up whatever this is. And unknowingly put themselves in a... Uh-oh. Please don't go into King Dragoon here. That would be a disaster. Sangan, okay. That's fine. Okay, no King Dragoon, please. I just saw him looking at the extra deck. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah. Oh, Last Warrior. Okay, well, I beat that. Ooh. Ooh. All right, so maybe I played game 1 a little too conservatively. Maybe I played this game a little too aggressively. Who knows? But yeah, we should be able to pick up a win here. I can't imagine there's any card the opponent can have right now I would save them this game. I will Snatch Steal that Last Warrior from another planet. Give unto me, please. And we will take down game 2. Is Mirror Force worth it here? Mirror Force could be worth it. Same with Raigeki Break. Maybe I want that stuff over Mind Control. Oh, Mind Control still seems pretty good here. If they're playing Apprentice, obviously they're playing Moth. Could be playing Old Vindictive Magician too. They've shown that they're going to be setting monsters. The Vortex I like because of Scapegoat. Token Thanksgivings for Scapegoat. Cut a Reckless Greed for a break, maybe? I could see that. Sure. I just think I'll just leave it at that. That honestly may be too much, but we'll see. This hand's pretty good. Finally get to do some Monster Gate action. Yeah, opponent leads on Skilled Dark, sure. Get to gain 1,000 life points. Good for Stein. Duo, not good. Okay. Hopefully don't hit the Monster Gate. Come on now. Alright, I'll send the Blowback Dragon. We've been doing a lot of winning, so I guess it is time to do some losing, right? That's how it works. Ooh. Premature Burial? It's a very good draw. Okay, here you go. Facilier goes back. That's not a concern. I'm just going to slam down Heavy Storm, slam down Prima. Sounds good to me. Yeah, sure. Scapegoat's fine. We've got an answer to Tear. If that's last card, Metamorphosis in hand. My Body as a Shield. Interesting. I'll get back the Blowback now. And see if we can just take out the Skilled Dark Magician. Probably not, because Blowback never flips heads. Yup. Two tails. What'd I say? You all know the drill by now. That's alright. We can attack over it. I'm going to set this Ring of Destruction. Again, if the opponent has Metamorphosis, it's fine. We've got an answer to that. A Scapegoat of our own. Sure. We'll activate this, try to take out a goat. Maybe we can get 2 gone this turn, but once again, you all know that... Oh, a heads? Blowback Dragon? Are you okay? There we go. Oh, let's go. Blowback Dragon taking out some tokens. Love to see it. And hopefully we're able to clear the other 2 tokens on the next turn. That way we don't even have to worry about the Metamorphosis. We can use this ring for something else. Graceful Charity, a nice pickup, as always. This is a Vortex and a Reasoning. Oh, and a Monster Gate? Ooh, what do I even do here? I kind of want to get rid of Vortex Scapegoat. Yeah, just keep my big cards here. That's good to me. And I'm just going to go after the back row. See if they want to activate. They do not. Okay. Let's flip some heads this time. Blowback. No, tails. I've done it's so rigged. I guess I could Reasoning first here. See what we hit. Even like Stein into Cinchi would be good. Alright, there's Stein. Because like I can go into Cinchi and then I can Monster Gate this off. Okay, sounds good to me. And that way, like, I'm protected from everything here. I get to take out these goats. I get to do a bunch of damage. I've got Ring of Destruction as well. And then maybe, maybe Monster Gate hits Demock. Would be excellent. Facilier. Okay, also accepting that. That's even more damage. And... yeah, I mean, we've got protection from whatever trap. Still have protection from, well, now the opponent can't even meta one of their goats off. Unless this is another Scapegoat. We've got protection from Snatch, and that we can just ring our own monster. Luckbox? Getting some salt today. All right, we're up to 577. That was a pretty good one. Not sure about the game 1, game 2 stuff, but I don't know. I just feel like I didn't take everything into account in the game 1. I just feel like if I summon Gatling Dragon, and I flip 2 heads and I don't kill the opponent there, it's probably really bad for me. So Thousand Eyes Restrict is sort of like that mid-ground play where it's like, I'm not going to win this turn, but I'm very likely to win on the next turn. So I don't know. But yeah, able to pick up the match. I think that's enough said about that. Let's get in the next one. See if we can get up to 6. No, we're not going to get up to 600 in this episode, but we can get pretty close. All right, match number 2 here against DMOC 1927. Hopefully it's not a mirror match, or even worse, hopefully they're not playing DMOC launch. All right, this would be a very good hand against DMOC launch, or the mirror. It doesn't look like a mirror to me, though. I guess I was setting Facilier. Okay, I draw the DMOC. That's not ideal. What do I want to do this turn? Like, I could Reasoning first. See what happens. Yeah. I guess I do that. I also have, like, Facilier plus Meta. If I want to go that route, I call 4. Okay, so we're going to hit something. All right. I mean, Jinzo's a really good hit here, right? Now the question is, how do we play the rest of this? Don't really just want to go into King Dragoon. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Stein doesn't make a lot of sense, I don't think. Summon out Facilier. See if that's all right. Get a little bit going here as far as damage goes, but like, I don't want to go into King Dragoon because the opponent can just like snatch the Jinzo and crash, and that's really bad for me. But it looks like it's probably just like a turbo deck here. Doesn't have to be. Like, Deco doesn't necessarily mean turbo. But, you know, turbo is the most played deck in GOAT format, so it would make sense. Got another face down monster. Cool. Premature Burial. Well, that one's interesting. I kind of don't want to give my opponent the opening to to use a trap here. Now I think I want a Cyberstein. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go into Gatling Dragon. And see if we can pick up the win here. Make sure there's no response here. Cool. Let's flip 2 heads, please. There's 1. Not 3. I don't want 3, but 2 would be excellent. Cool. Get rid of this. And get rid of... Wait. Hold on. 24,000. Okay, yeah, I do need to get rid of the Facilier. But then just Prima it right back. All right, and we're going to get game 1. Beautiful. Okay, so let's bring in our mind controls, get rid of the brain control, get rid of the lightning vortex, hit swap cards, hit done sighting, and it looks like we're in for another shorter episode of our GT to 1K, but you never know. These game 2 and 3s can be grinds for sure. But if it goes like that game, this hand has a lot of promise. Definitely missing a piece or two. And the opponent discarding BLS Mirror Force? Ooh, okay. Their hand's got to be cracked, right? Interesting. I'm just going to get rid of this Metamorphosis. Opponent gets rid of our Heavy Storm. What is in their hand? That's wild. I was really hoping they'd flip up a Dust Shoot there. I'm just going to set my 2 Jar of Greeds and pass the turn. No reason to do anything else. Wow. BLS Mirror Force. Alright. Find the Thunder Dragon. So, good for me that they didn't wait on the Graceful Charity. Just went ahead and threw it off. And then setting 1 more back row, passing the turn. Got Giant Trunade now. That's cool. I think... Well, I guess Jar of Greeting here is pretty good. Yeah, if this is a Trap Dust Shoot, that's fine. I have a very small chance of drawing a monster. I draw another Jar of Greed, and I'll go ahead and throw this one off. I thought about playing around it, but I don't think it makes a ton of sense here. And I'll just set the other jog, pass the turn. We are in a reasoning waiting room here. All right. Stein. Okay. Okay. Stein is pretty good. Yeah, I don't think they have... I can't win the game, right? It's 14 plus 52. It's close. There's a chance maybe I could pick up something else. I could just pass the turn. Let me jog. Let me jog a little bit, and we'll see. We'll see what I get. Oh, reasoning. Okay, well, I'm gonna go for it then. Sure. As long as I hit literally anything off of reasoning, I win the game. Maybe I get called a luck box again. That might be the... Oh, scapegoat. Yeah, that one's annoying. But I still think I'm going to throw down reasoning. See what happens here. They call 2. I have one of the 2s in my hand, so... Love to hit a D-Mock here. Jinzo also probably not bad. Facilier. Okay. Yeah, I guess I don't win if the opponent has exactly Scapegoat, right? I kind of want to go into Stein. If I hit 3 heads, I win. You know what? Last time I said that, you won the game. Let's do it. This is greedy beyond belief, but, Now I only have to hit 2 heads. I have a mind control. Okay. Alright, come on, Gatling Dragon. You've got it in you, right? Yeah, there's a tells. Oh, I have a meta. No, this play is just correct, I think. Okay, and then I'm just going to mind control one of them. Oh, boy. All right. Is there a way that I can play around? I don't really think so. Kuhb here. I could have gone for another... that doesn't really do it either, right? It kind of does. Okay, so what I should have done is just meta for... I guess I could still do it, right? If I hit 3 heads, it doesn't work out how I want it to, but yeah, I guess we'll play around the Kuhb the best we can. I didn't have to use that mind control there. Kuhb was a little bit of an afterthought this time. Normally I have it on my brain. But I didn't there. Okay, well. We're not going to play around Kuhb. But, yeah, I'll throw down this limiter removal. If the opponent has Kuhb, good for them. If they don't, and it looks like they don't. All right, so, yeah, what I needed to do there was activate the Gatling Dragon, blow up however many, get this other Gatling Dragon, blow up however many, and as long as I get to keep the Cyberstein, Cyberstein is... Oh, well, it's not lethal with Gatling Dragon, is it? Yeah, I can't do math, so we actually couldn't play around Kuhb there. So either way, none of that matters. It just looks like I was BMing my opponent. So opponent, I'm sorry. If you see that was not my intention. My intention was to play around the Kuhb, but I guess the Gatling Dragon plus Cyberstein is not even big enough to do that anyway. But yeah, we're going to gain some elo here. We're going to go up to 590. So yeah, I mean, the wins keep coming and they don't stop coming. I don't know. We just keep winning with the deck. I keep having fun, but yeah, I didn't mean to like go like too far in when I had the win there. I didn't mean to BM the opponent or whatever. So opponent, once again, if you see this, sorry, that's not what I meant to do. Thought I was trying to play around Kuhb the best that I could, but didn't really matter in the end. But yeah, that is going to be the episode for today. RGT to 1K. You know what? I'm going to check the duel records really quick. Because we almost have the green screen. This is so sick. Look at this. We've won so many matches in a row. I know, like, this one didn't get shown because of the weird judge call, whatever. But yeah, that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back with the next one.